What's up everyone, I'm Ola England of Solar Guitars. I also play in the bands Feared and The Haunted, and you're watching Young Guitar. And today I'm going to show you a variety of the solar guitars that we offer through Sound House in Japan. Right here I'm holding an S1.6 AQOB guitar, and it's as you can see, an Evertune bridge. You have Fishman pickups, you have stainless steel frets, locking tuners, you have a quilted maple top right there, and it's a set neck right there. And if you want to know how it sounds like this. One thing in particular that's really cool about the Fishman pickups is the fact that you can change the voicing of the actual pickups. We have it's a Fishman Fluence, and we have it in voicing 1 right now, which is the classic, I would say. Perfect for metal and if you like the active pickup type of sound. But if you're more fan of like an Alnico style pickup, you pull the tone knob and you get a little bit of a different feel and tone to it. While the regular tone has a little bit more mids to it. This is my personal favorite, by the way. So, something why I like the Evertune bridge is because it's just such a stable of a system for me as a live guitar player, and also as a studio guitar player, because from a long day of me recording in the studio, for instance, I don't want to go on the next day and start by tuning the guitar. With the Evertune bridge, I can just start immediately. It's in tune just as it was the day before. And it works by these tension springs that pulls the string to keep it in a constant tuning. So if something happens to the string, or if something happens with the wood, or anything that can happen with the guitar, the string will stay in tune. And it's just an amazing system that I really support, and what I use live, for instance. But there's a pretty common misconception that people don't think that you can bend with an Evertune guitar, but you can. So it is absolutely possible to bend the strings with an Evertune guitar. And it's one of those innovations that I really, really stand by and that I fully support right there. In my hands right now, I have the Solar T1.6D, and this is, in my opinion, one of the perfect mixes between a traditional wooden look and something as metal as distressed hardware. You have this age-worn wood right there, and you have the mechanics and all the metal parts being distressed. So you have an Evertune bridge right there, you have Duncan Solar pickups right there, you have stainless steel fret, this is a maple neck, ebony fretboard, locking tuners up there, and you have this brushed pickguard as well to just complete the look right there. And it sounds like this. Neck pickup. this beauty in my hands right here is the X1.6 FRPN Canibalismo Plus. So this is an insane looking guitar. You have the pink right there and the black splash on it. You have a Floyd Rose 1000 bridge right there. You have Duncan Solar pickups and the locking tuners, Luminlay side dots, stainless steel frets and all that. And this is just such a beast of a guitar. And the Duncan Solar Plus pickup is a little bit different than the traditional Duncan Solar, which has way more gain than the traditional one. So perfect for that metal dude. It chugs all right. Then you have the neck pickup. And then you have both pickups. Right here I have the Solar V1.6 Canibalismo. You have the sort of like a blood splatter happening on this guitar. You have the Evertune bridge, which has a brushed look to it, much like all the electronics on here. We have the Duncan Solar pickup right there. We have locking tuner, same deal there, also brushed look. Stainless steel frets on an ebony fretboard, and in the center you have the red inlay right there. And for the true metalhead, this is the metal guitar. So does it sound like metal? Will it chug? Let's see. Just a metal machine, man. This monster right here is the E2.6C, and this is in the 2 series, and a little bit lower of a cost than the 1 series. And you have the Duncan Solar, you have the Tune-o-matic bridge right there, and yeah, man, this is the absolute, like, this is the metal guitar for the guy who just wants a black metal guitar. And it sounds something like this. So just to demonstrate, even though this guitar looks super duper metal, I'm going to show you how to split it and play some cleans. So you split these pickups by pulling the tone knob. So we have this. And then you split another split right here with these. Then you have the neck pickup. And middle pickup. But this guitar deserves to be bridge pickup at all times. In my hands right now, I have the GC1.6 Killertone. This is the signature guitar for Jason Frankhauser, insane metal guitar player. And he has this G-shaped with a two-pneumatic bridge right there. Seymour Duncan black winter pickups. These sound amazing. You have stainless steel frets. You have locking tuners, Lumilé side dots. And even though the guitar is gloss, the back of the neck is satin. So it's a satin finish back of the neck right there. And it sounds something like this. So to explain how the split works, we have two volume knobs right here. So you have volume for bridge, volume for neck. But you can also split all of these. So for if you want to have a split on the neck pickup, for instance, you can lift this volume pot and you get a split here. But then when you go down to the bridge pickup, it's not split anymore. But you can also split it if you want as well, but you can split them individually. So that's a very cool feature. Right here we have the Solar A1.7 BOP right here, and it's a black open pore guitar. This is a classic Solar. You have the A shape right there with the carves. You have an Evertune bridge. You have the Duncan Solar pickups, and much like all of the 1 Series guitars, we have stainless steel frets. We have Lumilé side dots, lock-in tuners, and this is how it sounds. Ultra thin neck right there, and this is the shredder's delight. Right now I'm sitting here with an A1.6 BOP fan fret guitar, as you can see with the frets not being completely aligned. You have on the fin side, you had 24/75 inch scale length, and on the fixed side, you have 26 inch. So it's the perfect combo between having a low-tuned, darker fixed side right here and a high-tuned. Basically making it a lot better suited for playing low-tuned metal while still keeping, you know, that brittle and nice high-end on the lead side of things. And it's a swamp ash body with a open pore finish. You have the Solar pickup, and you have a hip shot bridge right there. And we have lock-in tuners, stainless steel frets, maple neck, ebony fretboard. So we have the neck pickup right there. Then we have a split mode right there. We have the middle, which are both pickups. then another split pickup right there. And then we have the last split position right there. Like that. All right, let us check out our CHUG pedals that we have available. Right in front of me, I have the first CHUG pedal, which is sort of like a preamp pedal. And the name CHUG, it's just there just so you know exactly what to expect when you have a CHUG pedal. It's basically meant to do that jug, 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 palm muted type of metal tone right there. And unlike other distortion pedals, it has a little bit more to offer. I would even go to say that it's a preamp pedal, something that could exchange the preamplifier of a bigger amplifier head. You could just connect this straight into an effects loop and just have a kick-ass sound immediately. And you have bass, middle, and treble, but aside from that, you also have what is more traditional on a guitar amplifier. You have depth and presence as well. So you have the lowest of lows and also the highest of highs, which makes it way more flexible in terms of a pedal. And that's why I like to call it a preamp more than calling it a distortion pedal. Another thing is that you have, obviously you have gain and you have tons of gain. You also have a low frequency and a high frequency gain. And that's a very good feature to have to be able to shape the distortion character that you want to have. So say for instance you have an 8-string guitar. Sometimes if you just plug it into a regular distortion pedal, they can get a little bit flubby on the low end side when you play the lowest strings. Well, you have the low frequency gain right here that you can dial down. You can tighten up that lowest string right there, or go absolutely vice versa. You can add tons of distortion on the low end only and get sort of like almost like a fuzz sounding distortion. So it's a very flexible pedal in that sense. Then you have the overall gain and also a built-in noise gate that's absolute kick-ass. It's super fast, perfect for chuggy type of metal that I'm used to. So that's the CHUG preamp pedal for you right there. And right next to it, we have the CHUG EQ Boost, our latest pedal. And it's a parametric EQ. It's a 3-band EQ where you have bandwidth, you have frequency, and level on both low and mid. So you can very much pinpoint exactly what frequencies you want to boost or that you want to cut. And for instance, right here, it's connected to the CHUG pedal. I will work it as a pre-boost to the CHUG. And you can find those like little cocked-wah frequencies that Dimebag was using, for instance, where you can just scoop it out to make it extremely glassy sounding. It's just so flexible to have. It's like the Swiss Army knife of guitar pedals in that sense. So you have bandwidth and frequency on the low and the mids, and then on the highs you have a level and a frequency. And then you also have a high pass filter and a low level right there. Output volume, input volume. Very simple, very straightforward. And that's the EQ boost for you right there.
した。